what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch.
Paul Match
What we gotta
TV.
watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch.
Paul Match
What we gotta
TV.
watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch.
Paul Match
What we gotta
TV.
watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch.
Paul Match
What we gotta
TV.
watch, what we gotta watch.
Yeah,
what we gotta
buddy, that's
watch.
right. Get exposure right now. Holler at the homie Paul Mash, man, for Paul Mash TV. Hit up Paul Mash TV across all social media sites, alright?
What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch.
Who we got next? Got next. Got next. Got next. Got next.
Well, hello there. It's Paul Mash TV time again. We're glad that you could join us today. We've got another great interview coming up shortly. But before we get into that, if you're watching us on YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, click the bell, and you'll get the latest interviews when they become available. And check out the comment section to leave your own comments, and check out the links to our caps and t-shirts at the very top. We'd love it if you did that for us. And you can check Paul Mash TV every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Central on the Roku channel Grind City TV Network. If you don't have Roku, you can check it out online as grindcity.biz, B-I-Z. There's an online player there, and you can also download the app of Grind City on Google Play. So I hope you do that. And if you'd like to visit us on Facebook, just like the page there. It's facebook.com/PaulMashTV. And you can also send us an inbox and comment on everything you see. And if you'd like to use good old-fashioned email, which works for fans as well as bands and solo artists who want to be on the show, just email us at paulmashtv, all one word, @gmail.com. And we'll be happy to talk to you about that. And we have an official web address as well, and we're going to repeat all that stuff for you at the closing credits at the end of the show. So stay tuned for that. In just a moment, we're going to have DUCOH. He's from Lawrence, Kansas, a very awesome and talented hip-hop artist. And I think you're really going to like it. So before we get into that, here's another quick word from ClickJam. Don't go away.
We got history, got me feeling the nostalgia when you look at me, thinking about what could.
Okay, everybody, it's time for interview time again. And with us from Lawrence, Kansas, we have DUCOH. Thanks for joining us, DUCOH.
Hey, man, appreciate you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. We had a little bit of a problem yesterday, and the interview was supposed to have been before, but there was some communication issues, and we apologize about that. But we're glad that you're with us today. So tell us a little bit about how DUCOH got started in the music industry. I mean, I'm sure it started when you were real little, or maybe you fell into it. Well, let us know, hear your words on it.
Well, basically, I grew up in my grandpa was a pastor. You know, I grew up in a church home. My auntie played the keyboard. My other auntie played the guitar. My cousin played the drums. You know, I played a little bit of the drums. So music was always instilled into me. Like my auntie never took no piano lessons. She can just play it by ear. And same with my cousin, you know, with the drums, and my other auntie with the keyboard. So music is instilled in my family. So by the time I was writing poetry, you know, coming up through junior high and starting to play with rap a little bit, you know, me and a couple of childhood friends, we used to rap. And I remember one of my homeboys told me, like, man, if you could rap like this, and he was talking about Nas. It's when Nas dropped that CD. And he was like, man, if you can rap like this and paint a picture like this, man, you would be the greatest. So I just kind of take words and I listen to everybody, you know, from the East Coast to the West Coast to down South. We in the Midwest, so we get more of a West Coast influence. But as far as hip hop and being versatile, I pride myself in not putting myself in a box.
Okay, well, that's a good story, and I'm glad that you're doing what you do, and I hope you'll have many years ahead of you, man. So why don't you tell us about your influences? I think you already mentioned a couple of them, but let's hear a few of them there. Three more.
Tupac, man, I got a Tupac shirt on right now. Tupac was a major influence. E40 was a major influence. Nas was a major influence. Jay-Z, Scarface, UGK, you know, music of that sorts. My big bro, he underground out here, but you know, when we talking about music and talking about stuff that's really going on in the community and in our life, you know, it's very important that we keep it authentic as much as we can. So a lot of these people that are my influences are people that I look up to and be like, man, look, this man kept it all the way 100 pure, you know, whether it's from the independent grind and copying and trying to follow their blueprint and follow their lead, or, you know, whatever it may be. Those is the reasons why I say, man, look, I like this music right here. Not only can I feel it or understand it, but it's like a related, you know, like, man, it's like I know you. You know what I mean? I never met you a day in my life, but I can just relate to everything you talk about.
Yeah, exactly, and that's a good reason to have influences in the first place, like you said. So I understand why you would say some of those names, because they were big time names at one time, and that's and you can't go wrong with the legends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
um, so tell us where you can find your music. I mean, I'm sure it's all streaming, and you might have physical copies, but if you do, let us know that as well. We love to hear it.
Oh, you know, basically all your media platforms, Spotify, YouTube, iTunes. I got the luxury. We have the luxury to have streaming service in the Teslas, so our music is in the Tesla cars as well. Neostarmusic.net. That's our website. That's where you can go and find everything that I've ever put out, whether it's a mixtape or an EP. You know, merchandise. You know, you can find all of that at neostarmusic.net.
Okay. Well, everybody go out and buy DUCOH's music. That's spelled DUCCOH, and I know he'd appreciate that. And
DUCOH, one C.
I mean DUCOH. I'm sorry. I apologize about that.
No, you're all right.
But I'm sure he'd love you for that, and I'm sure he'd let you love all that music there. So we're getting ready to watch a music video from you in just a moment here. Why don't you tell us the name of it, and if there's a story behind it, we'd love to see that.
Oh, I believe what we sent you, Daywalker.
I'm not sure here.
It's either Daywalker or Mirror Mirror. I want to say he sent Daywalker. I'm not exactly sure. If it is Daywalker, I wrote Daywalker based on the fact that we all have problems. A lot of people that I was in contact with or talked to, you know, they different circumstances and situations that they go through life. You know, as a young man growing up, I realized that everybody's addicted to something, and it doesn't have to be a substance for you to be addicted to something. You know, so Daywalker was inspired on the fact that we all kind of just walking around lost. Some of us think that we better than others, you know, but we all in the same boat at the end of the day. My grandpa told me one thing, and he was a pastor. He told me, he said, you got to believe in something or you'll fall for anything, you know, and that was just based on religion. Now, being a Christian pastor, I would have never thought I would have heard him say that, but it's true. If you don't believe in something, you're going to fall for anything. So that's basically the point of Daywalker right there, is we just need to wake up, man, and realize ain't nobody better than the next.
Okay, well, that's a good message to send to people, and I know everyone's dying to hear it, and we'll get to that in just a second, but DUCOH, we appreciate you being on the show, and maybe sometime you can come back on the show if you got anything new to plug. We'd love to have you, man.
Man, let's do it. Let's do it. I got some new music getting ready to drop real soon, so I'd love to come back and preview some videos or whatever with you.
Okay, well, let's get started with the video. Here is Daywalker by DUCOH right here on Paul Mash TV. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
The introduction of the curse of the Daywalker. They say, Talk to him then.
Another day, another dollar spent. On the news, another officer done killed again. Sub-chapter, another black man done killed his kid. When we gonna learn? There's more to life than this. And you wonder why I smoke like a muffler on a old school 69 right before the custom loaner. Wonder why he keep a Colonel Custer on him. Sometimes it's hard to sleep, we need to pray for tomorrow. Jumped off the porch, now you're wasted. 2 roads there for prison on a jet ski. Brenda had her baby, found it in the dumps. Breaking news, little girl just found drowned by her mother. It's like I'm asleep, but I can't sleep. In this world, it's safe to say we all about wasted. Talking about some flowers, let me plant a seed. If it's wrong for men to cry, then let this pen weep. A sad day, but a brighter morrow. Used to have the pen sag, didn't hesitate with that chopper. Reorganize your neighborhood, that's all real. Designate your own leader, nigga. Boss shit. Going through your closet, not a damn cover. Gotta love the feeling being cold, nigga, through the summer. So many brothers' minds trapped, lost in systems. So contradictive, hunger pains with no spare chicken. Bounce out like a bobcat with the tail missing. Get the flash and Chef Ramsay in this Hell's Kitchen. Gotta stand for something, don't be frail with it. Hunting season, you an eagle or a quail, nigga. It's like I'm asleep, but I can't sleep. They say grown men don't cry, then let this pen weep. Auntie died, I passed after my uncle's session. Truth be told, I just wonder if ghetto's up in heaven. For niggas with big hearts and them good intentions, but still had to move with them baby clippers. Auntie laughed, I chuckled, she had her cutter with her. If bullets ain't got no name, safe to say we damn niggas. It's like I'm asleep, but I can't sleep. In this world, it's safe to say we all about wasted. Talking about some flowers, let me plant a seed. If it's wrong for men to cry, to let this pen weep. It's like I'm asleep, but I can't sleep. In this world, it's safe to say we all about wasted. Talking about some flowers, let me plant a seed. If it's wrong for men to cry, then let this pen weep. Shit, 'cause as I can see, we might need to just pray for a better tomorrow. You know, that's a better tomorrow.